Hello, guys and gals. Me, Mutahar. Hold on to those butt plugs, twirl them around, because the madman actually did it. Elon Musk bought Twitter. Now, I've been following this. If you've been in the finance world, I'm in the finance world. I've been following this for the last week and a half. And literally an hour ago, it was confirmed that Elon Musk had actually bought, Twitter. Okay, so Twitter stockholders, Twitter actually agreed that they will sell each share of the common stock for $54.20. So, of course, if you look at the stock price right now, it's $51.99, actually going up. In fact, in just the last 5 days, it went up 10%. In the last month, it went up 32%, which means, holy crap, if you bought Twitter a month ago, you're doing pretty well. Good banger investment at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk had said that he was going to buy Twitter, and by Lord, he did it. Now, initially, I thought this was hot air, like Elon Musk was just going to say, wouldn't it be cool if I bought Twitter? I did not expect the man to actually go through buying it. He first bought 9% of the company, and now Twitter agreed to give him the whole shebang. So yes, Elon Musk has now bought the biggest shitpost website on the entire platform, on the entire world, all in a day. Congratulations, my friend. Good job. Now, of course, this doesn't come without a hissy fit, okay? I'm of the group of people that actually tends to understand that maybe not much is going to change. Now, to understand, I don't really have a dog in Elon Musk's race, nor do I jump into the extreme ends of any political angle. I'm more concerned with Elon's initial promises of free speech and open source accounting on this entire platform. Now the ball is in this dude's court, okay? Now, I'm not a huge fan of Elon Musk. I don't really simp for the guy. I think he's just like every other billionaire on the platform. Jeff Bezos buying Twitch and New York Post and all these sites. Bill Gates buying whatever he wants, all the farmland in the world. And now Elon wants to buy a piece of tech that basically the entire world, or a big chunk of the world, uses to basically communicate with each other. Billionaires are people that are very much interested in themselves. They don't have a care in the world for you and the common man. I think that Elon Musk specifically bought Twitter just so he can consistently tweet and use it as a way to gain an algorithmic insight into what people are looking at and how to promote his various companies and possibly how to manipulate a bunch of things. From time to time again, this is the same guy that would tweet about like any rando company or a random fucking shitcoin, and all of a sudden, literally because of this guy, stock prices and coins fluctuate out of nowhere. And I'm sure that Elon Musk stands to gain a pretty penny from having that fucking ability to control literal finances, high finance. And I think that's one of the reasons why this tended to happen. But the ball is in your court, Elon. You're the one that wanted free speech and open transparency, and I think that's a pretty noble cause. As somebody that's a free speech advocate, I definitely am on the side of free speech. I think from a society standpoint, the strongest thing anybody can have is the ability to say anything you want, have a free dialogue, have the ability to discuss with your fellow peers without having an issue from the government clamping down on you or anybody clamping down on you and shutting you down. I may not agree with 99% of things that some people say. I have very strong beliefs, but I definitely have an understanding that even if I don't agree with what you say, I would still like to hear it. Just so if you're blatantly stating misinformation, I think the strongest cure to that is logically disproving it in front of the public, in front of the open eye, and hopefully gaining those people that normally would be very easily goaded in to be educated really quickly. I think education is the best tool against it. Maybe that's just me being really naive. Maybe that's me being very, 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 very optimistic. And I know a lot of people don't believe it in that case, but I'm a free speech kind of guy. I definitely am one of those people that thinks you should have the ability to have a dialogue. I think that's the hallmark for a open, free, and advanced society, okay? Nobody wants to live in fucking North Korea, okay? Where, like, you only have one way. You only have one type of speech, okay? And that's literally what's mandated by the higher authority that can decide ad whim whatever they want. I think that's something to have. And being that Twitter is a private company, they've always had the ability to ban and remove people to their heart's content. But if Elon wants to, buy the service and basically say this is going to be the free speech town square, then he better start acting like it, okay? The actual terms of service on Twitter better be enforced fairly and equally. Now, of course, Elon Musk wanted to get rid of a lot of things on this platform. Like, for instance, he wanted to get rid of things like bots, spam bots and whatnot, which I think is a great thing. Cleaning up this shithole to make it even less of a shithole might be the smartest choice. But then again, Elon is also one of those dudes that has the most fun time shitposting on the site. Like, literally a couple days ago, blew my mind. I was on the toilet and the world's richest guy tweeted to another rich guy and posted this. Literally, he roasted Bill Gates with the pregnant man emoji from Apple. So this guy clearly, shadow ban council reviewing tweet. Brother, you are Twitter now, okay? There is no shadow banning. You can't claim to be shadow banned when you own the goddamn site, right? Now, of course, Elon Musk also tweeted out, I hope that even my worst critics remain on Twitter, because that is what free speech means. And to be real with you, a lot of people would say on Twitter, like it's actually trending, like people would say, Elon bought Twitter, I'm leaving, I'm moving to Canada. Brother, Canada still has Twitter, okay? Just because you move up here to the Great White North doesn't mean that fucking Twitter is missing all of a sudden. What's wrong with you, okay? That's brain dead. But the other big reality of the situation is I don't think much is going to change, okay? I don't think there's going to be an extreme end from any side that's going to kick up, and I don't think much is going to change because at the end of the day, I really do believe that Elon Musk has bought Twitter for his own selfish reasons, whether that be to algorithmically look at what people are doing and to push various products or to potentially promote things in a much more excessive manner using a platform that he now controls completely on his own. This is a privately owned system now. So again, that's what I kind of jump into. But Elon, the ball is in your court. I mean, you did say this is going to be transparent and open and everything, right? And, you're going to enforce free speech for all. So if all of a sudden those Elon Musk, Ghislaine Maxwell photos start getting taken down, I'm going to call some sussy-wussy on that nonsense. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Elon Musk, one of the richest dudes, has bought Twitter. Not shocking at all. Actually, it is pretty shocking, but we kind of saw this coming. He put out a really good offer. He secured funding in like the last couple days. So once he started to secure the funding, it was literally going to happen. Like at that point, who the heck is going to deny a man buying your shares at like 30% up market? Okay, like that's something to kind of expect. Okay, that's something that was going to actually happen. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk buys Twitter. And is much going to change? I don't really believe it. I think nobody's going to leave Twitter because for all the other alternative tech platforms that exist, like Mastodon, like Truth Social, like Gab, like Parler, a lot of these places die because they extremely cater to one extreme side. And people on social media crave conflict. They crave debate. They crave the ability to like constantly be at each other's throats. And the only way to do that is on an incredibly mainstream platform that doesn't serve either side specifically. In this case, Twitter, if the way Elon is going to be promoting it, I don't think he's going to turn it into fucking Poll. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think anybody wants to turn it into Poll. I think if you own Twitter and there's a whole group of people serving on a board alongside Elon when it comes to discussing how the movement of the platform is going to go in the next few weeks, months, and years, nobody wants to turn into an absolute denizen crap hole. But having an open place where people can constantly share ideas, is pretty good. All right. And if that's the way that they want to go down, if that's the route they want to take it, it'll be noble to see it happen. But that's going to be in the next few weeks. Maybe we'll see Twitter change. Maybe we won't. I'm going to predict it's going to be the same shit, different day. That being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.